Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Beech Grove Student News. I am Joshua Parker.
And I'm Emily Johnson. Today we are going to take a look at student leadership, FFA, and as always, sports.
But first, we're going to toss it over to Pasianos for today's weather forecast.
Hornets, your weather this weekend is looking off and on. The forecasts have been going up and down. Today there will be a high of 86 and a low of 68 and partly cloudy. On Saturday it will be partly cloudy with a high of 84 and a low of 64. On Sunday, there's a high chance of thunderstorms with a high of 85 and a low of 63. That's all for your weather this weekend. Back to you guys at the desk.
Today for lunch, we will have a chicken tenders, grilled cheese with tomato soup, and of course our homemade pizza and deli sandwiches. Sides include spinach and strawberry salad, grapes, fruit cocktail, and fresh whole fruit.
Today in history, in 1776, London learned of the American independence. In 1874, Herbert Hoover was born. He would later become the 31st president. In 1974, the first crash from the Ford Pinto scandal happened, causing a girl to die after being rear-ended. It later bursted into flames, proving the scandal causing Ford to pay $6.6 million. For this year's yearbook, we want to tell your story. If you have any interested hobbies that you do after school, let us know by emailing us at hsyearbook@bgcs.k12.in.us.
Robotics Club is looking for new members. Call-out meeting will take place on this upcoming Monday and Thursday. We will have more information next week.
Sickness is all around us in the beginning of the school year. In order to contain the sickness to a minimum, please wash your hands and do not share any food or drink.
Student Leadership is a very inclusive club that involves so many fun activities throughout the school year. If you'd like to join, all you have to do is email Daniels at gdaniels@bgcs.k12.in.us.
The Beech Grove Marching Hornets are really working hard this summer. They have put in countless hours preparing for their first competition. Their first competition will take place at Decatur Central. The title of the marching show this year is Apples to Oranges. Good luck this year, Hornets.
As many of you know, the FFA Club is having their annual cookout next Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. and their chapter meeting is September 10th at 5 p.m. If you're interested in joining, please make sure to get an application from room 111. For more info, you can get in contact with Mr. Bullock or Mrs. Barkman. You also can go check out their social medias to see what they're all about.
Now we're going to throw it over to Jonathan Dance for sports.
Ms. Spangman would like to announce that next Friday before school there will be the first pep rally of the year. This begins at 6 a.m. and donuts will be provided. News TV Channel 6 will be capturing our excitement for the first football game of the season. Be sure to show out and support. The Colts finally had their first preseason game last night. Andrew Luck took his first snap in 585 days. He did get hit a couple times and he got up immediately and even laughed. It was clear that Andrew Luck was happy to be back. He was 6 for 9 with 64 yards and he was sacked once for a loss of 7 yards. Luck said that he enjoyed his first game back. The Colts ended up winning the game 19-14. Also in Beech Grove varsity football news, as many of you know, there will be a new face starting at quarterback versus Lutheran. Malachi got more info about this important transfer student.
In 11 days, the Beech Grove football team will kick off for the first time this year to start the 2019 season. The team has been practicing hard and conditioning all summer to be fully prepared for the road ahead. However, the first game, the Hornets will start without quarterback Jordan Real. The question asked now is pretty important. Who will start at the most important position, quarterback, the first game? I talked to Coach Mark Weller to get more info.
We spent a lot of time with him. We've put him, spent a lot of time with him scrimmaging against our defense, and he's gotten a lot of reps, so I think that will get him ready to go.
I then asked Coach Weller what expectations he has for Mitchell.
I expect him to do very well. He's worked hard. He has picked up things quickly. I think he's going to do just fine.
Weller goes on to give a little more information about Gavin Mitchell.
Gavin Mitchell is a transfer from Cecina. He's a sophomore. He's an extremely talented young man. He's been a nice addition to our team. He's going to start out the season at quarterback.
I then interviewed Gavin Mitchell to get his takes on how it feels to start at varsity in quarterback position.
Feel to play in a varsity game starting at quarterback?
It feels good. It's nothing to get too excited.
I mean, I haven't really played yet, and I don't know, just stay humble.
Mitchell then compared the two schools that he's played at and how different it is than playing in Beech Grove.
It is just that, I mean, Beech Grove practices are shorter because we only do offense and defensive days, but at Cecina, it was like 3-hour practice every day after school, and it was draining, and I prefer having each individual day of its own, like, offense and defense instead of all together. It's easier to remember, too.
Gavin Mitchell then concluded the interview by telling me what he has to say to the people who might be doubting him.
I mean, you'll see Friday, August 17th. That's all I got to say.
Be sure to come out and support Gavin Mitchell in his first varsity game starting at quarterback. I'm Malachi McGuire for Beech Grove Student News.
For that technical difficulty, here's a package about student leadership.
Are you looking for a super awesome club to join?
I just,
Well, student leadership team is for you. Student leadership team is a group that focuses on school spirit, helps the larger community, and makes us a more inclusive school. Student leadership team is more than a club. We want you to join student leadership team today.
And that's all for your daily dose of Beech Grove Student News.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to get notified when we go live. I'm Emily Johnson.
And I'm Joshua Parker. Remember, Hornets, you're beautiful. You are one of a kind. Have an absolutely fantastic Friday.